22. I've been told you're shot putting again. What's that mean?
It means I'm shot putting again.
Olympics?
I'm hoping. I mean,
Really?
it's a goal of mine, and I think where I was at in college, it definitely was somewhere where I could have went. I went to U.S. championships and finished fourth, which would have made me an alternate that year. But it's going to be a tough road ahead of me. Obviously, it doesn't give me a whole lot of time with OTAs and football practice and all that stuff, but it takes time and dedication. And if I can find a way to get the time in there and put the work in, I think it's a lofty goal for me. But I think it's something that I can work towards and possibly make the team. But I'll know more next year.
An Olympic gold medal or a Super Bowl victory? Which would you prefer?
Super Bowl victory.
Why? Because you're being interviewed by a football guy and not an Olympics guy?
No, not necessarily that. I mean, football's always been my number one love, and that's why we all play the game, is to be on top, hold that silver trophy up, and say that I was on the team that was the best team in the world. And for me, that like I said, football's always been my number one love, so that's always going to be my number one goal.
So how do you have time to properly train for that, or does it tie in with your training for football?
Well, unfortunately, I don't have the time to do it, but it's something that I have to make do with what I have. And I'll, as we just discussed, I will gladly trade in a Olympic, hopeful Olympic dream for a Super Bowl or late February games, any time of the year.
Your leg strength and your overall strength has been a strength of yours since you came into the league. But a lot of people talk about your jumping ability and your leg strength, and you blocked a bunch of field goals at Texas. And is that the key to shot putting? Is just having that burst?
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize. You see these big guys in the ring, and they just think that they're just big, monstrous, strong guys. But people don't realize that shot putters are some of the most explosive athletes in the world. I mean, it's nothing to see a guy, that throws shot put, like the Adam Nelsons and the Reese Hoffes and Christian Cantwells. It's nothing to see those guys probably run 4.7, 4.6. I mean, and probably jump, 35 plus inches at 330 pounds. I mean, so, it's nothing to see that, but definitely the explosiveness and everything definitely rolls over to the football field.
You're a crafty veteran now. What's going to be different about you into the 2010 season compared to your previous seasons?
Hopefully I'm going to give the fans a lot more to see about Brian Robison, and hopefully that they'll see that I can be one of the premier defensive ends in this league.
When they drafted Everson Griffin, what were your thoughts?
Another chance for a guy to come in and make our team better. I think a lot of guys, in the situation that I am, take it kind of as an insult or take it as competition. But I'm confident in my abilities, and when you're confident in your own abilities, you can be able to help out guys like Everson Griffin come in here and hopefully make the team better.
What do you like your role, don't you? I mean, you have that position flexibility role that's so important for so many teams, and Leslie Frazier sounds like Everson might too, but you're able to slide down inside on passing downs. That helps you get more playing time.
I like my role because it's more of a versatility role. I get to be able to show how versatile I am. But definitely, I'm always wanting more. I'm always wanting more playing time. I'm always wanting more out of myself, and that's never going to change. Even if I become one of the greatest defensive ends to ever play this game, it's never going to change. I'm always going to want more of myself.
Defensive lineman and future Olympian Brian Robison is our guest on Vikings Tonight at Organized Team Activities. For a veteran, what's organized team activities like?
Hell. It's I would say it's like the first layer of hell right before you get to training camp.
Ooh.
Training camp's like the actual deep, hot hell.
80s.
And OTA's probably like the warm, probably 112 degree hell. So that's basically what I would describe it as.
Dude, I thought New Orleans in the NFC title game, I thought that was hell.
Oh no, that was the core of the earth right there. That by far was, that was hotter than hell.
Were you very sour after that game?
Without a doubt. I mean, it took me at least 2 or 3 weeks to get over it. I mean, it was something that every time I thought about it, tears started rolling my eyes. Every time I heard somebody say "who dat" or anything, I just wanted to smack the hell out of them. But it definitely took me a while to get over it, and even now, I mean, it still makes you angry. But I'm over it. I'm trying to move on. I'm trying to make sure that we play them Thursday night. We give them a sour taste right back.
You talked to Ray Edwards at all this offseason?
I actually haven't talked to him too much. but I know he's going to be working out and getting himself in shape for whatever's come.
Well, this whole uncapped year collective bargaining thing, man, it's zapped a bunch of players around the league, including him, where we can joke around about it and stuff, about the timing of it and the bad luck, but you know, the lifespan of a professional football player is something you legitimately have to think about. So you gotta get the getting while the getting is good, and it was kind of bad luck for him the way the whole thing shook out, huh?
Yeah, it's bad luck for a lot of guys. I mean, it's an unfortunate situation. You know, we still don't even know, you know, if possibly we'll have a season next year. So it's one of those things that hopefully we can get it done and move on from there and put it all behind us.
Voila, that was good.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
All right.